Columbus, by attempting to find a westward route from Europe to the Orient, inadvertently discovered the Americas. His discovery, which inaugurated the age of exploration and colonization in the New World, was one of the critical turning points in history. Between 1497 and 1763, English seamen discovered new lands, set up colonies, and traded all over the world. During 1500 to 1600s, Britain had colonized much of America, Canada, and West Indies. By 1517, Sultan of Ottoman Selim I brought Syria, Egypt, Palestine, and Arabia under Ottoman control. The Ottoman Empire reached its peak between 1517 and 1566. This period was marked by great stability, power, and wealth. England was the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. Goods that had once painstakingly crafted by hands started to be produced in mass quantities by machines in factories. Revolution that began in Britain spread to the rest of the world by 1820 to 1840s. After 7 years of war with France, Britain imposed heavy taxes on its American colonies to revive its economy. These taxes met with heated protests and led to the American War of Independence. General George Washington led American troops to the victory in War of Independence and became the first U.S. president. French Revolution was a period of social and political upheaval in France, beginning in 1789 and ending in 1799. The revolution overthrew the monarchy and established a republic. The Napoleonic Wars were a series of major conflicts between the French Empire, led by Napoleon, against the great European powers formed into various coalitions, financed and led by the United Kingdom. It produced a brief period of French domination over most of Europe. In 1858, British Crown rule was established in India, that will last till partition in 1947. World War I began in 1914 after the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Archduke Franz Ferdinand was the heir of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. His murder catapulted into a war across Europe that lasted until 1918. By the time the war was over, and the Allied powers claimed victory, more than 20 million people, soldiers and civilians alike, were dead. The 1918 Spanish flu was the deadly influenza pandemic, lasting from February 1918 to April 1920. It infected 500 million people, about 1/3 of the world's population at the time. World War II began in 1939, when Hitler and his allies invaded Poland. By the time World War II ended, an estimated total of 70 to 85 million people have been died in the war, making it the deadliest conflict in human history. The United States detonated 2 nuclear weapons over the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki on August 1945. The 2 nuclear bombings killed between 129,000 and 226,000 people. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to click on bell icon. More videos are coming soon.